Hi, y'all. Benjamin Franklin said, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Hi, y'all. Thanks so much for joining me. In less than 15 minutes, I'm going to be sharing with you how your commitment to learning can lead to the success of your business. Like and share this video if you get value from it. I'm Dr. P. I'm a strategic business coach, and I've been a school psychologist for about 10 years in K-12 schools here in the U.S., on both the East and the West Coast. I'm also a part-time professor for our online graduate psychology program. I really enjoy doing what I do. I enjoy teaching and coaching and mentoring, consulting. I enjoy those things. And because of my passion, I am bringing that passion to you to share some strategies, to give you solutions so you can start to take some action so you can get those results that you want, right? So, like I said, I enjoy learning. I really do. And as adults, I still think there's so much that we can learn. So if you're there thinking, oh my gosh, I know everything I need to know for my business, I'm going to ask you this. I'm going to challenge you. If you know all you need to know for your business, right? How's your business doing? Are you hitting your targets? And if you're hitting your targets, that's great. How are you going to take your business to the next level? How are you going to get it from where it is to where you want it to be? Because your business should be continually growing, not just sitting down at one level. So if you really think you know all you need to know right now and you're happy with where your business is that where you want your business to stay forever? Because if it is, then I highly think that you should rethink your strategy, because you should be looking to continue to grow your business. Each and every year you should be growing your business. So the topic I've been talking about today connects with how you can keep moving forward in your business, how that commitment to your learning can help you with moving forward and growing your business. Not just if you're starting out, but you could be in year 3, year 5, year 10. And if you've passed year 10, awesome, but you want to keep going, right? So that's why I thought this topic today was going to be so important to share with you guys. So if you're an entrepreneur, small business owner, or independent business owner, whatever title you go by, solopreneur, whatever title you go by to describe yourself, this topic really is important for you. Because the point is, so long as you're starting a business, growing a business, if this is a side gig, full-time thing, or a side gig you want to grow into a full-time, the role of education in your journey is crucial, because it needs to be a part of your process. Like I said, doesn't matter where you are in your business, you want to keep your business moving forward, right? Speaking of which, so like I said, I love learning, right? So today I was reading an article from Forbes, and in that article it was talking about the reasons why businesses fail. And one of those reasons is connected to your learning, right? So learning is one of those you have to stay committed to your learning if you don't want your business to fail. It's really important to stay committed to your learning. So as you know, in my journey, I've been a school psychologist, right? And that included 10 years beyond secondary or high school level, depending on where you are, on which term you use. And there was so much that I had to learn to prepare me to be a school psychologist, right? My specific school psychology work, opportunities at Nova Southeastern University prepared me to do, my school psychology internship and to get my first job as a school psychologist. I was on top of the world, like, yeah, I got all this information, hot off the press almost is how you could look at it, right? So I go in, I'm so excited, gone into my first job, and I remember meeting all my different colleagues. And my colleagues had a range of backgrounds coming from all over, different areas of interest, different areas of expertise, which was great. I was on top of the world, all this diversity. But the thing is that as I got to talking to them, there was something that stuck out. And it really didn't matter if this person was in year 3, year 5, 7, 9, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, or even more than 20 years of being a school psychologist. There was something that stuck out for me with each and every one of these people that really stuck out, right? I'm not saying everybody, don't get me wrong, not everybody had this issue, but there were a few that it didn't matter how many years they were in, they had a common thing. And that common thing was a lack of continuing education. And when you have your business, you have to be constantly learning in order to grow and apply that information. So like I said, as a school psychologist, I'm here interacting with my colleagues, and I'm looking at the fact that, oh my gosh, how are you not staying current? Because you need to stay current. Why you gotta stay current? Regardless of your industry, when you stay current with the information, guess what? You're learning, right? And you're learning about what is new. And in the place of school psychologists, right? You are learning about the latest assessments, the latest intervention, the latest expansion of the role of the school psychologist. You're learning all these different things so that you can bring to the table the best practices to help your client. And your client in this instance, as a school psychologist, would be the student, the families, the schools, right? Or even the school district, depending on which level of school psychology you're practicing, right? So the thing is that if you're not staying current with your learning, how then can you bring to the table what they need? Because to be working with someone and using principles and practices from 5 and 10 years prior, chances are you're not going to be effective. And that's what I saw being a school psychologist, right? It didn't matter, if it was in my first job as a school psychologist, because I went on to work in other jobs in other states, and I saw the same thing. I saw so many school psychologists who are not engaging in current practices, right? So you're probably there wondering, hey, what the hell does this have to do with a business owner? It has so much to do with being a business owner. And the reason being is that now as a business coach, I'm encountering very similar things, right? I'm encountering so many entrepreneurs who are saying that they started a business because they wanted to make money or they wanted to help people, or even both, right? But I'm not going to get into the specifics of how vague those things are for goals, because you need to have more strategic, specific goals. And I do have some videos that talk about how you can get your specific goals, right? How you can write those down. So staying focused on today's topic, and that's on your commitment to learning. So with those entrepreneurs that I mentioned who are saying that they wanted to start a business to make money, or they started a business because they want to help others, I engaged in deeper conversation with them, took it a little further with them, and come to find out that they just got up and they wanted to start a business, but they didn't really do much research into it. So if you're one of those people that right now you're feeling stuck, or you probably may have wasted tons of money on advertising, the reason could be is that your marketing was not connected to your brand, is not connected to your story, is not connected to your vision, it's not connected to your goals, is not connected to your mission, and you have no strategy. And the reason why you're getting that frustration could possibly be because you don't have a commitment to your learning. Because if you're committed to your learning, then you are going to be moving forward and making progress in all those things that I mentioned. And your marketing will be by far more meaningful for you, regardless of the type of marketing that you do for your business. You have to be learning. Yeah, I get it. As an entrepreneur, there's so many things that we have to learn. Being an entrepreneur is by no means an easy thing to do. It is really not for the faint-hearted, because if you're not in it for the long haul, then this isn't for you. But if you really want to grow a business, to develop a business that stays beyond 10 years, and by the way, if you don't know this, 70% of businesses don't make it past their 10th year, So if you want to make it past your 10th year, then you need to really be committed to your learning. That's why when I read that article today from Forbes, I really got excited about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is my topic for today's. Like, I really wanted to share that because, yeah, I love learning, but not everybody does. Now, hold on. I'm not telling you to get shiny object syndrome, right? Don't. That's not what I'm telling you. And if you're unfamiliar with that, check out my video library. I do have one on shiny object syndrome. So I'm not telling you to go and get shiny object syndrome. I'm saying to you, be strategic in what you're learning. Don't go out there and buy every single course because you watch a video from Dr. P saying that you got to be committed to your learning. Because buying every single course doesn't mean you're committed to your learning, right? That's not what that means. That means you're just wasting a whole ton of money and you're not being strategic in your learning. And that doesn't mean that you're being committed to your learning, because when you're committed to your learning that will benefit your business, you're going to make sure that whatever you're going to learn is committed to the goals of your business, is committed to the vision of your business, is committed to the purpose of your business. It is committed to the strategy that you have in place for your business, because everything goes together. You need to make sure that when you're committed to your learning, that it is for the benefit of your business so you can grow a successful business. Your learning shouldn't be frustrating you. It shouldn't be making you bang your head against the wall. If it is, then that probably means you're learning the wrong things at that point in time. Maybe you might need to learn those things later on in life for your business, but right here may not be the time. So a good way to figure out what you need to learn to help your business to grow is to really look at where you are right now. Look at the goals you want to accomplish. Look at the tasks you want to accomplish. look at your action plan. And if you don't have these things, you need to write them down. Write down specific goals that are measurable, that you have some deadlines for. Get those tasks written out. Have that action plan in place, because it's by you doing those things that you're going to be committed to your learning. Because by writing out those things, you're going to see what it is that you need to learn. If it's a new skill that you need to learn, whatever it is, so that you can actually engage in those tasks. Because learning is awesome. But guess what? You don't have a theoretical business. And by that, I mean, you don't have a business in theory. You're not sitting down and just thinking about, oh my gosh, this awesome business and the goals that I have for this awesome business that nobody even knows exists. That's not what I'm talking about, because your business is real. And if your business is real, guess what? You have to take action. So you're going to go and you're going to learn a lot of stuff, but make sure your learning is strategic, that it's connected to your goals, to your vision, to your mission, to the purpose of your business, to your brand of your business. Make sure it's connected to your target audience. Take those things and really identify what you need to learn, so you don't have a theoretical business. You actually end up having a business that is real, because you're taking your learning and applying it. Because what's the point in learning it if you don't apply it? And you have to apply and take action. That's what application is. That's what the applying part comes in. You have to take action. So for me, when there's a task that I need to complete for my business, let's take, for example, this coaching curriculum I'm working on, right? What I do is I look at the task and I look to see, okay, do I have all the skills necessary to complete this task? Or what materials do I need to know or need to have to complete this task? What resources do I need to go get to complete this task? Because that then helps me to identify what I need to go and learn, because I might not know everything I need to complete the task. Then once I do that, I apply what I learn. I don't just write it and having a curriculum in theory. I take what I learn and I apply it to my business, because I'm not going to be one of those coaches that just tell you to do things but then don't do it. For me, whatever I share with anyone in a coaching session to help them moving forward, there's strategies that I have used that have been successful. Why? Because I learned the strategy, I applied the strategy, and I saw the result of the strategy. It was helpful for me. And that's why, I would share it with others. So remember, it is great to learn, but whatever you learn that you're learning for your business, you have to make sure you actually apply it to your business. Take action, because remember, solutions plus actions equals results. So you get the solutions in your learning, but take the actions so that you can get the results, so you can keep moving forward. So really think about your goals. Think about the tasks you need to complete. Then identify the things that you need to learn to complete them. Because in the end, when you're committed to your learning, guess what? Your business is going to grow successfully and benefit from what you learn, so long as you apply it and take actions. So message me if you're ready to get started with identifying what you need to learn so that you can grow your successful business. Remember, solutions plus actions equals results. Thanks, y'all, for joining me. Bye.